Effective fam, are you ready to learn? Today is going to be Analysis, a follow-on from the UK Football Trials Day which took place early in the week. In this video you're going to see how I performed in front of professional scouts. And guys, without the help of the game brain, I would not know what to look for in these videos. So if you want to learn how to analyze games and how to become a more intelligent player, make sure you go over to traineffective.com and see what we have available in the game brain. So there I am in the middle of the screen. We're playing in 4-4-2 formation. It's a 30-minute game because this took place after a 2-hour coaching session. It's all or nothing, boys and girls. Scouts from professional clubs watching, this is what we work so hard for. Let's do this. Now before I even touch the ball, I want to show the concept of leadership, communication. Guys, if you get yourselves in one of these situations where you have a trial, demand the ball, want the ball, communicate, get that ball, want it, want it, want it, want it. Alright, here comes the first bit of analysis. You can see me in the orange top, the white socks, the black shorts, ready to pounce on the ball. Comes in for a throw-in, right? There I am. Boom! Win that ball, we win that ball back. Now after this throw-in, this ball gets played to the left back. Now here's a lesson on anticipation. I'm 10 to 15 feet away, but I can make up that ground if he has a bad first touch. And that's exactly what happened. Sometimes you have to gamble. As a trialist playing in front of those scouts, that's an immediate good first impression that you want to make, especially in England where you want to win those 50-50 balls. The sheer importance of practice. This is a perfect example. Day 25, we practice this over and over and over again. Now here's an example of off-the-ball movement that you can apply when you're in throwing situations like this. So you can see this player is following me, okay? Following me a little bit, and that opens up this pocket of space. So with this pocket of space we exploit, we come back into that pocket of space, and that's how I can receive the ball. Exactly, this is the type of off-the-ball movement that professional players make, that scouts want to see. Anticipation, here's another example. As soon as this player cut inside, there was only really one direction he could go. So me as a player, you playing that position, you have to be on your toes, you have to be ready. As soon as that player makes a movement or he has a bad touch, you got to get in there and win that ball back. Continuing this clip, I get immediately back on my feet and I demand that ball. I scan over my shoulder, I see there's a winger that can make a run. So I receive that ball quickly. This is what scouts and coaches want to see at the top level. Quick decision making and speed of play. Good tackle by that lad, by the way. Here's another 50-50 ball. I come in, win, there's nothing on. So I turn back, play that ball, we keep possession. Barely 4 minutes into this game at this point. So a lot of action already. Another quick example here of just anticipating to get to that ball first and keep possession. 50-50 balls, very important to win. So those of you who want to learn how to play quicker, this is a perfect example of scanning, of being aware of what's around you before you get the ball. So as soon as I get this ball, I can already play this ball wide. Now, good example for defenders. He's on my shoulder. I can see him there. I see the ball is about to get played. So I want to make sure after his first touch, he's not going to get a shot away. So again, just defensive play with a slide tackle. Quick one, I'm in the center of the field here. Giving him a passing option, we play it back, keep possession. Pretty simple stuff. Another example here of just pressuring players on their first touch. seeing if you can nick the ball away, get a touch away. We see another one just coming up here where could have won that ball, but it's pressuring. Trying not to foul, but pressuring enough that maybe we can just win that ball. So I'm just in the middle here, and I receive that ball, but just before receiving, I take a glance to my right and see if there's anything on. There was nothing on. Now I look up here. There are no real passing options, no real passing lanes, and the goalkeeper is off his line. So, best thing to do here is just take a shot. It wasn't the best strike, but it was the right decision. Immediately after that, I get into a similar position again. Lots of space behind me, and I feed that ball through. How this player didn't get to the ball, I don't know. Again, this is just how it is with these trials, but you see, I get this ball and I got two passing lanes I could get to, so I could give it to the big man up front, or give this other ball the slide rule pass. Right decision in the end, just didn't come off. Now you can see in this passage of play, balls were played all over the place. This wasn't the best pass. And at this point I could have got really frustrated and been like, man, I want that ball. Just give it to my feet already. But you can either get negative or react positively. And I think this is the type of positive reaction you need. I put pressure on this guy. And if this was a team that knew each other and were better organized defensively, then quite possibly this wouldn't have been a goal. By the way, guys, I'm not actually a centre midfield player, but on the day I did pretty decent at it. So here I received the ball between the lines, and there's a lot of space in front of me, so just exploit that space. Nothing really on, so I take a shot, and the goalkeeper fumbled it. Get the ball here, shove that defender out the way, and try get that in the top corner. Smash it, goes out for a corner. This is a simple one. Defender's looking for someone, I just drop in, take a touch, and keep the ball. And keep moving as well. You can see my movement at least drags some players away and opens up some space.
Ryan Little.
Here's why the small details matter. This big man gets the ball and I make sure that he can't turn and shoot immediately. And if I wasn't there, he could have turned another 90 degrees and got a shot away in the top corner. Now here's a situation, ball gets played a little bit behind me, and again, you can either react negatively or positively. So, running back, trying to put some pressure on the ball, trying to make sure that they can't play forward. And I put just enough pressure on this guy that he skies the ball above the crossbar. Quick little shout out to this guy. I hope he gets something out of this day. He was wearing the kit of some pro club, I forget which, but he could play football, and really hope he gets something out of this day as well. Now, this wouldn't be analysis if you didn't look for the things you could improve. One thing I could have improved on this day was just a bit later in the match, I could have gone stronger into the 50-50s, fought for the ball more, and not focus on tiredness. Just keep concentrating, keep working. I could have won balls like these, which bounced around all over the place. Corner kick time to show delivery, and this should have been a goal. Alright, last bit of play now. The ball gets played to me on the wing, and here we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red shirts around me. So the only thing I could do is switch the play or play it up the line. Play it up the line, and at this point, you can think to yourself, well, I'm going to take it easy, I'm not going to get into that box, but no. There's a pocket of space, and there's someone that's got to take advantage of it. So I'm tired, but I go through. Ball comes back to me, and damn it, I slip. But it was the right movement and the right idea. All in all, analysing these games gives you an outside perspective, a bird's eye view of how you play relative to other people, to other positions. And you might ask yourself, well, what do I look for? How do I analyse games? And I'm going to preach this again, I'm going to preach this tomorrow as well, but the game brain. You got to analyse matches, you got to know what to look for. And that's why we work with clubs like this guy here, Stoke City. He did a video about breaking lines, which I'm going to share with you tomorrow's video. Awareness, that was Chelsea Reading guy, Tom Cooper. And of course, Richard Allen from Nottingham Forest. We're going to look at that tomorrow. Make sure you stay subscribed. Make sure you hit the bell so you can see the kind of analysis work we can tie in with this game today. And you're going to learn a lot. So, see you tomorrow, effective fam. Peace.